Brazzy, I want to go on to the next part of today's chat, and it's about your brother, and probably one of the hardest or the biggest adversities that he's had to face. So far through his short career, and yourself, even though it kind of wasn't directly with you, was yourself and Jaden. Like I said, you made your debut in 2019.
Yep.
19.
19, yep.
19, my bad. But then, obviously, you both of you guys play the same position, both hooker. And, there was a decision there where the Sharks, the club, made a decision that and told Jaden that he was free to find another home should he be able to find another club. And I remember talking to Jaden at the time, and he was pretty rattled. He was like, going through a lot of emotions. Obviously, not feeling wanted, not sure where he would end up. Would he have to move? All these sorts of things. How were you when he found out the news? Did he tell you? Did he tell your dad? When was the first you heard of it?
It was actually kind of a long process. We didn't want to rush into things. It was a pretty emotional, pretty tough time to.
Because you were off contract too, weren't you?
Yeah, I was off. We were both at the same time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It was a pretty tough situation to go through. I remember playing in 2019, thinking, it's going to be like this for ages. We're going to play 50 games together, but it eventually came to a crossroads, and sort of had to make a decision. We sat down at the table many times. It was a real open and honest conversation. My dad just sort of sat us down, both explained the situation, what was going on, and we had many chats about what we were going to do, where will we sign, just all sort of different things, because we didn't want to ruin each other's careers. We both want to excel at a club. We both want to win a comp. We both want to be a starting nine. So it's a real tough situation to go through. I didn't really tell anyone when I signed the contract. I just wanted to sort of keep it private. I didn't want to post anything on social media. I felt I was sort of happy for myself, but also felt bad for him, because I knew how much he loved Cronulla, how much he just wanted to be at the Sharks. But he moved on for me. So that was a pretty tough situation.
Yeah, I remember it vividly, actually, because I remember yourself, and I remember when you signed the contract and how you were kind of like didn't want to tell anyone, and you didn't want to be out there because you felt bad for your brother that he had to move on, and it just sucks that you guys both play the same position. And I remember talking to Jaden, and he was pretty rattled.
Yeah, we had a lot of conversations where. So pretty tough.
Yeah, how was the conversation? Like, was it your dad that, I guess, took the driver's seat and really brought you guys together at home and was like, boys, we'll be sweet. Like, we'll just talk it through. What do you guys want to do? Who wants to do what? Like, let's talk it out. Was he the instigator with all that stuff?
Yeah, for sure. Him and both our managers, we got different managers, really.
Oh, that's good.
Took control of that. We just had many talks at the dinner table, just open, honest conversations. He didn't hide anything from us. He just told us straight how it was. And, from there we just spoke about it. It was probably better I went through that way. We didn't want to cause any drama between the family or any friction between me and my brother. So we had, I remember it was probably 3 months we really sat down and worked out the whole process. We just didn't want to rush into things, and eventually one of us, gets a decision that we don't really want. So.
Yeah. Yeah, the 3 months, and you don't, like you said, you don't want to rush those decisions, but having those tough conversations, man, I applaud you guys, because it's obviously it's all worked out for the better with both you fellas, going on to bigger and better things. And Jaden, who's signed a 3-year contract with the Knights and into his second season now with the Knights, absolutely loving it up there, the young fella, isn't he? Man, I miss him. I miss him really. I miss his head. I miss his jokes. I miss his clumsiness around here.
Yeah, he's clumsy. He's got 2 left feet. Everything just looks awkward, but somehow he just always seems to make everyone laugh every day. So,
mate, have you seen how big not his big toe, but the toe in? Have you seen how long it is?
They're as long as my fingers. Honestly, they're ridiculous. I don't know how he doesn't trip over his own feet. It can't be normal.
So Jaden goes up to Newcastle and signs with the Knights for 3 years.
Yep.
Did you see Jaden's first game? Have you watched him play for the Knights? And what's your conversations like now that he's up there?
Yeah, I remember as soon as he signed, I think Newcastle, when Jane was still at Cronulla, was still, we played the next day in Newcastle. I remember watching them on TV, and I think they got beat by a fairly big score, and I thought, oh, what have I done? I've just seen to a team that's going to get smashed. But yeah, I remember he went there. The first week was tough, moving out of home. It was sort of a bit lonely at home, a bit quieter. I had a bit more food, so yeah, it was pretty tough. Yeah, his first game, we played at the same time, so I didn't get to see that. But yeah, he's loving it up there. They're having a great year last year, having a great year this year. So yeah, he's loving it over there, and yeah, I could see him being there a long time.
Well, yeah, the conversations I've had with him as well, actually, about him settling in there. He loves the area, loves the club, loves the staff, loves the boys. It's just a great experience for him too, because it reminds me of when I was his age, the same age he went to the Knights, I went to the Warriors, and that's why I was kind of giving him some advice to say, mate, you just got to go, like get out of your comfort zone, get away from what feels normal, and just focus on your footy. He's done that. He's come back bigger than ever from his ACL injury. He's absolutely flying at the moment. Every time I talk to him, he's like, mate, I just hit a P. He said he ran a 4:32, bloody 1.2 the other day.
I don't know how that brain moves, that nuggety little body moves. But yeah, every time I talk to him, he's putting on weight, he's lifting heavier, he's getting stronger. So it's great to see him training really well over there.